stand or sit. We're in here just a couple minutes. The weather's been cooperating, which is awesome. Second announcement. Come on up, everybody grab a seat. Ken, Katie, come on up. Christy, Mark, Mayor Ian. Here. So good morning. Years ago when I envisioned this, I envisioned it 100 times as many people, and I'm sure we would have that many people here if we could. But we thank you all so much for just being here in support of this really wonderful day. I'm going to introduce Katie Gonzer and Ken Grossman. I just have to give them a hand right away because they really inspired and moved us. So without further ado, come on up.
Welcome everyone. This is a really big day for us and for the community and for the Humane Society and for the animals. It's taken us over how many years? You said it was like 5 or 6?
I'd say over 100 years.
We've been working on the project, trying to get to this point for many years now, and we're just so happy and pleased that we finally broken ground and we're on our way. The animals will be very thankful in their new home when we get it built, and we get new pets and animals for this shelter as we have over the years.
I just wanted to add that this isn't just a shelter for adoption. This is truly going to be a resource not just for the Chico community, but all of Northern California. Our plans include not just adoption, but a clinic, but also the ability to serve as a disaster relief area. You can see we've got a huge piece of property, and it's had in our minds that in case there is another disaster, we have the ability to offer services as far as coordinating things and having just the space to have animals show up. But we're very excited. It's been a long time coming, and many, many people in our community have worked really hard to get us here. So, yay! Thank you.
And I want to say one last big thank you to Gary Kitt and Zipwar for really stepping up. They really helped get us the momentum we needed to get to this point. So big round of thanks for all of our donors in the community, especially those who come from outside our community to help the Chico. So thank you all very much.
Okay, so we'd be here all day if I had to start naming everybody that helped support this project. There were hundreds and hundreds of folks that stepped up to the plate, and all the way from Cliff Bar all the way down to the $50 donations that are rolling in. It's pretty amazing. So I just wanted to take a minute and acknowledge some of our bigger sponsors, our partners that have made an investment not only in the Humane Society but in our community as well. So of course, Ken and Katie, this is the land that they gave the Humane Society, which started our journey home. The BHS Board of Directors years. This woman right here to my left has been our president for many years and has really inspired all of us to move forward. So thank you, Christy. You know, and I've been out here like a dozen times trying to make myself cry. Sat out by the fence, I looked at videos, and I can't, but now I'm going to cry now. So. Our campaign committee, our campaign committee of the Journey Home, some of you are here today. Feet on the street, opening the doors, making connections, bringing in much needed funds for this project. Of course, Gary Fowler, Modern Building, Matt Galloway, RG and Associates, Brian Firth, landscape architect, Russ Erickson, and Jim Stevens. Wonderful vendors have all been a part of our building committee. Really excited that we're here today, but they've all given up their time and their resources to make this happen above and beyond just contracting with us, so thank you to them. Of course, our VHS staff and our wonderful volunteers, they've been with us for the journey as well. We have many staff and volunteer people here today as well, so thanks out to them. Of course, Cliff Bar, amazing. This camera crew that you see around here is on behalf of Cliff Bar. They're telling their story of their second responder fund. Butte Humane Society, if you aren't aware, was the first recipients of the second responder fund that kicked off right after the campfire. And they gave us a gift of $1.5 million. And as Ken said, it really did really push some momentum into this campaign so we could be here today. Fifth Son, the Rachel Ray Foundation, Courtesy Subaru, who are going to be our neighbors someday. We're really excited about that. Subaru is for dogs. Wayne and Gladys Valley Foundation, Cal Water, Keiko and Isom, Thelma Dolger Trust for Animals, the Glide Foundation, Mike and Dottie Collette Animal Care Fund, of course Kristen Staggs, who's now living on the East Coast but had this dream probably before any of us, Feral Design, and of course the donors and the volunteers, like I said at the beginning, that have made this happen. And I just wanted to mention, while we do have our funding that is secure, and since we are on Facebook Live, we're not finished with our Journey Home campaign. And so even though our funding is secure for the project, we sure would like to open our doors, knowing that we crossed that finish line for our campaign. So if you feel moved or have a few extra dollars to spare, please visit bhsjourneyhome.com and make a donation. We have a ways to go, but without further ado, I'm going to introduce our mayor, Ann Schwab, and she has some words for us. I just want to end and say this is a long time coming for Butte Humane Society, 109 years. It's a long time coming for our community. It's a wonderful space and place for our community, but most importantly, it's a long time coming for our animals, and I'm just really proud to be a part of this project and be able to do this for the next 110 years, and hopefully I'm not here anymore. So thank you. So Mayor, would you like to come on up?
Thank you very much. It's really an honor to be the mayor of the city of Chico. This is my first proclamation in my third term as mayor, so I think that that's rather significant. And usually I'm giving it to individuals who have done something spectacular for our community, but I like to think that we're doing this for the animals in our lives that we have such big hearts for, that bring our families together. So they're often the unsung heroes of our lives. So I'll read the proclamation from the city of Chico. Whereas in 1911, the mission of Butte Humane Society has been to enhance the lives of companion animals and their families, to educate communities about overpopulation of homeless animals and how to prevent it, and providing comprehensive and compassionate care to homeless animals who are seeking a lovely home. Butte Humane Society cares for thousands of animals through rescue, adoption, education, and affordable veterinary care to the community, and will continue to care for any pet in need, even those that are harder to place due to health or behavioral challenges. Butte Humane Society has not had a permanent home to call its own, and has worked diligently for the past 3 years on the Journey Home campaign to raise funds necessary to build a much-needed animal welfare facility for our community. Upon completion, this new facility will enable Butte Humane Society to become the annual animal welfare hub of Northern California, providing support, resources, and opportunities for other animal shelters throughout the North State, as well as serving as a resource during regional emergency situations by providing centralized information, immediate support, and ongoing care for animal evacuation. Whereas June 17, 2020, the Butte Humane Society will celebrate their efforts of the Long Journey Home campaign by breaking ground for their new animal welfare facility. Now therefore, be it resolved that I, Ann Schwab, Mayor of the City, on behalf of the City Council, do hereby recognize Butte Humane Society for the work they have done for providing a much-needed service in our community and congratulate them on their continued success.
So thanks, Anne. I also wanted to point out quickly, under the red canopy, we have a bunch of goodie bags filled with yummy cookies and Cliff Bar, of course, some swag from BHS. Please help yourself. We don't want to take any of that stuff home, so help yourself and look at the pictures of our pretty project. City Manager Mark Warren, would you come on up?
Well, thank you. Let me just say, this is an exciting time. This is an exciting day in the city's history. And one of the things that I've done over the many years that I've been here so far is really reflected upon the amazing fabric that this community truly has. And typically when we see ground being uprooted, it's typically for the farmers. They're tilling the soil, they're getting it ready to ensure that the next crop is harvested properly. And it's a really exciting time for those folks. From hops to the numerous other things that we grow around here. It's really exciting, but I will tell you, I am more excited about the tilling of this ground right here because BHS finally gets that place to call home. And what an exciting time. I'll tell you, in all of the years that I've been here in Chico, it's been over 7 years now. It's been an incredible journey to walk with them in trying to find that right location to ensure that they can have that home, that can be theirs forever. And because of the due diligence of the team that they have, from all of their board members to their supporters that are here today, I've just seen their due diligence being conducted, and this is going to be a huge success. So I'd encourage you, if you are interested in helping to see this through to fruition, please help them out. They have a great project, and it's going to be a fantastic addition to this city. And when I look at and talking about that fabric of this community, you go from the southerly portion of the city and you go through, you see so many intricate and very unique aspects of what makes Chico so special. Well, I will tell you, the northerly part of Chico is suddenly becoming a new hub of innovation, of wonderful care for our community. So I'm really excited about that. Talking to Jerry when I came in, envisioning the projects up here that are going to be taking place, this is truly an exciting time. And I really look forward to the day that we're back here again, opening that door and cutting that ribbon. So with that, I want to thank BHS. The city looks forward to partnering with you in many ways into the future, and it really is an exciting time for our community. So thank you, and thanks for having me come out today. Thanks so much.
Okay, the moment that we've waited for 109 years, right, Katie? 109 years. So we really had this great plan, I have to tell you. My vision, of course, was I was going to have all these dogs up here. We're going to bury bacon. We're going to say, go, and they're all going to dig. And we all tried. Dr. Turner tried, I tried, Shelby tried. We all tried to train our dogs, and it didn't work. So sorry to disappoint. You're going to have to take humans with shovels. Andy, would you come on up? Oh, you are. Oh, there you are. So Andy is one of our board members, and I just wanted to give her a shout out as well. I feel it's appropriate that she's up here. She's really spearheaded our capital campaign team. She's had countless engagements and dinners and conversations with people really championing for the animals and for this campaign. So it just felt appropriate to have you up here. And Gary Fowler, would you come on up too? This will probably be the last time you're ever going to dig something up. Go ahead and grab your shovels, ladies and gents. You as well, Mayor and Mark. We have one extra shovel, and we would like Scott Schulman to come on up here. You have to get a hard hat, though, right there. Scott's probably listened to this conversation of building a shelter longer than anybody. And I think he was the one that finagled Katie to get on the board, right? Was it Scott? So lucky us. Thanks, Scott. Upon the advice of our contractor, we're going to go to the soft dirt. You can watch.